Email marketing can be very profitable if you learn how to use the right tools. That is why in this video, I am going to show you how to use Omnisend to effectively manage and automate your email marketing. Omnisend is an all-in-one email marketing platform specifically designed for e-commerce marketers. It has all the features you will need in an email marketing tool. You can use it to create forms that will collect emails on your website. You can also use it to send emails, SMS, and push notifications to your audience. And it will also allow you to set up automated workflows that will help you follow up with your customers, recover abandoned carts, get them to buy your product, and all those kind of stuff so that you don't have to do all of this manually. And according to these statistics, Omnisend customers in the US get an average return on investment of $72 for every $1 spent on email marketing. And since I started using Omnisend, I have not had the need to use another email marketing tool. So in this video, I'm going to take the time to show you step by step how to use Omnisend to create pop-up forms in order to collect leads on your website, and how to set up automated workflows and send email newsletters to your audience. Omnisend integrates seamlessly with e-commerce stores built on different platforms, but this video will focus on WordPress WooCommerce. So you need to have the WooCommerce plugin installed on your WordPress website, and the first thing you need to do is to create your Omnisend account and connect it to your WooCommerce store. To set up a new Omnisend account, check the description of this video. You are going to see this link right there. And this is my Omnisend affiliate link that you can use to sign up for a new account. So just go ahead, click the first link in the description of this video, and that link will bring you straight to their website. The good thing is we can start using Omnisend for free and try out all the amazing features that it has. And if you use my discount code Emmanuel, when you upgrade to any of the paid plans, you will get 5% off for the first 3 months. Once again, the link to sign up on Omnisend and my 5% discount code will be in the description. So I'm going to click on start free. You can sign up with your Shopify account, your Google account, or you can sign up with your email address. To make things very easy, I'm going to click sign up with Google, select the Google account I want to use, and then click confirm. And then you need to set a password for yourself right here. And it says, do you have an e-commerce business? I'll just check yes. And then check I agree with the terms of use. And if you want to sign up for their marketing newsletter, you can check this. And with all of that in place, you can just go ahead and click on sign up. Here I have my first name, last name, name of your business. Let's say this is the name of my business, email marketing tutorial. Then you want to enter a link to your website. Let me just copy the link to the website I want to use for this tutorial. So add a link to your website right there. Here it says which email or marketing automation software are you currently using. You can select the one that you're using right now, or I'll just choose none. And then which platform are you using for your online store? Since this website is about WordPress, you want to go with WooCommerce WordPress and then click continue. Anytime you want to do email marketing, you are required to provide your physical address. So for your activities to be in line with the anti-spam law, we need your physical address. So you just want to go ahead and enter your address right here. For country, I'll just look for my country, which is Nigeria. Then the city, just enter the city where your business is located. And then you want to enter your address right here. And then the next field is your postal code. And the time zone is selected for me automatically. So I can go ahead and click continue to Omnisend. And as simple as that, you've successfully created your Omnisend account. The next step is to connect your account to your store. So you see here, we have this button that says connect your store. Then you need to choose the platform you are using for your business. If you're working with Shopify, you can select Shopify, Wix, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Shop Plaza, Magento, and all of that. We are working with WooCommerce, so let me select WooCommerce, and here's the process of connecting your Omnisend account to your WooCommerce store. First, you need to install the Omnisend plugin and then connect your Omnisend account. You can just download the plugin from here directly and upload it to your website, but I can just come over to my WordPress dashboard, come over to plugins, then click on add new plugin. Here, go ahead and search for Omnisend. Here is it, email marketing for WooCommerce by Omnisend. And you can see this plugin has over 7,000 active installations and a 5-star rating. Just go ahead, install, and then activate. All right, you can see at the top, you have this notification that says connect your Omnisend account to boost your sales using email and SMS. So I'll click on get started and then click on connect your account. Since we've already created our Omnisend account, we just need to click approve. But if you don't have an Omnisend account, it will take you through the steps of creating a brand new account. Here, I'll just go ahead and click approve to complete the connection between my Omnisend account and my WooCommerce store. Here, you need to set your brand assets, and this will basically reflect on your emails and forms. So you can add your logo, set the colors you want to use, the fonts for headings, fonts for paragraphs and footnotes. But all of these will not restrict how you can design your forms and your emails. When creating your forms, you can be creative with the colors you want to use, the fonts, and all of that. But this will just give you like a basic template for all your emails and your forms. Also, you can add links to your social media platform right here. So you just click on add social link and then select the platform and then the link to the platform. And once you have everything set up the way you would like it, you can just go ahead and click on Save Brand Assets. And with that, our Omnisend account is now properly set up and ready for use. Just by looking at your dashboard, you immediately see that Omnisend has all the features you will need in an email marketing tool. So you can recover abandoned carts, build forms to collect email and SMS subscribers, then welcome new subscribers with automated emails, and also drive traffic to your store. And then we can set up campaigns, automations, create forms. You can come over to audience where you will see all the contacts you have in your email list. Right now, it's just my email, and then you can segment your audience into different categories. They also have pre-built segments that you can use. Under customer breakdown, you'll see a detailed analytics of how your audience are interacting with your business, and then you can import contacts you already have or export your contacts. And then here you can see all the tags that you have. And also, if you come over to the report segment, here you are going to see how your campaigns are performing, the same for workflows and forms. And if you want to see more advanced reports in your account, you need to upgrade to one of their pro plan. Let's come over to deliverability. These are basically resources that will help you ensure that your emails don't land in people's spam folder. So you can get to see the status of your email list hygiene, sender domains, sender email address, and all of that. And they have this feature under email list hygiene where you can add your email list and then check the quality of the contacts you have. You can take the time to go through all of this, but right now let's go over and create our first form and add it to our website, because usually you would want to first build your audience list, and we can easily do that by adding like a pop-up form to our website, so that when visitors come over to our website, after spending some time, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that pop-up form will show up and ask them to subscribe to our email newsletter so that we can get to build that connection with them. And the good thing is you can use Omnisend to create any type of form that you need on your website, whether it's a pop-up form or a simple form that you can embed into a particular section of your website, or even create standalone landing pages if you need to. To create a new form, you can come over to the forms section. Here you have the option to work with a done for you form template, or you can just go ahead and click view other form types so that you can select the type of form you want to work with. Right now, I'm going to click on view other form types. The good thing about Omnisend is that they already have templates in different categories for you. So setting up your form will be super easy. It's just a matter of you picking a template that you like and then customizing it to your needs. If you look at the side here, you can decide to filter these templates by the goal. So let's say I want to collect subscribers, so I'll check subscribers. Then you can select the theme, branded forms, inspirational forms, holiday celebration, depending on what you want to do. Then you can scroll down to where you have type. Do you want to create a pop-up form or an embedded form, or you want to create a landing page? Right now, I want to create a pop-up form, so I'll select pop-up. And then under the form settings category, you can set to filter based on multi-step, mobile only, wheel of fortune. You basically just want to go with the one that works best for you. Let's say I would like to use this template, and you can see all of these templates are available for you to use even on a free account. So you can just go ahead and click on use template, and that will bring you over to the form editor. So at the top here, if you click on edit, you can edit the name of your form. Let me say newsletter sign up, and then update. Also, you can preview what your form is going to look like on desktop and on mobile. Then you have this undo and redo buttons here. Let's say you mistakenly add something that you don't want to add. You can just click on undo and that will bring it back, or redo to take it a step further. So, and you have save and close. And if you want to launch the form, you are going to click enable, and that will basically launch the form on your website. And if you look by the left here, you are going to see the different widgets that you can add to your form. You can add an email input field. I already have that here. You can also drag in a legal consent field, and I have that here as well. Let's say I want to add a phone number option. You can easily just drag in a phone number field, and you have that there very easily. So you can see this is just a simple drag and drop editor that anybody can use. You don't need any technical knowledge to be able to use Omnisend to create your forms. So if you want to add a text field, button, radio, checkbox, all of that, you can bring in an image, a wheel of fortune, countdown timer, and all of that. Now, if you want to edit any of the items that you have on your form, you can just select the item, and then by the right here, you are going to see different options that you can use to customize that item. So let's say if I want to change this text to something like join my email list, you can just do that very easily. But the text that was there initially is fine, so I'll just leave don't miss out. Then you can change the heading style, the font, the size, the line height, the color, and all these other text editors. You can even add padding and all of that. Then for the legal consent section, you can select the legal policy you want to work with, marketing consent, or collect SMS consent if you want to collect phone numbers for SMS marketing. Then you can paste the link to your privacy policy right here, and then of course you want to have it required and all of that. So let's say I want to change the background color of this button. I want it to have the same color with the heading text here. So I'll just select it. And then if I click on button settings, you're going to see the different options we have for these buttons. So let's say I want to use the tertiary option. I'll come back here and okay, let me just select the button again and then select tertiary. Right. So we have the button having the same color with the heading text, and basically just go ahead and make all the changes you want to make. And while doing all of that, you want to make sure that your form also looks good on mobile so that people visiting your website from their mobile devices will also have a good experience when trying to fill the form. But let's say I'm good with all of this. Now, under the form itself, you are going to see this section that shows the different steps people will follow when interacting with this form. So we have the form, which is step 1. And then when somebody fills and submit the form successfully, it will bring them over to the success page. You can customize this page as well. Let's say you want to have a different text or whatever, you can have that here. Then if somebody's already subscribed, they are going to see this page. You're already subscribed. You can customize this text if you want, and then you can see what the teaser is going to look like, and you can add custom options if you want. And for each of these steps, you have the option to customize what it is going to look like. For instance, with the teaser, you can get to customize the teaser text, how you want to show the teaser. Is it before displaying the form, after closing the form, or before displaying the form and after closing the form? And let me just use this for instance, and then I'm going to also show close button, so that people have the option to close the teaser, of course. And let's come back to the form. So far, we'll be working on the appearance of this form, but you can also customize the behavior as well. So if you look here at the right where you have behavior, you can select the audience list. People who sign up to this form will be added to. Let's say I'm going to select WooCommerce, and let me just uncheck these default tags. And then you can also enable double opt-in, and this is very useful to make sure that all the emails that will be subscribed to your list are valid and correct emails, and then to also try to get your email subscribers to open your emails at least for the first time. So check double opt-in, and then you can get set up double opt-in content, the subject line, the sender's name, sender's email address, the headline of the email, the content of the email itself, and what the button is going to look like. You can preview, and this is what the confirmation email will be like. But let me just leave this the way it is right now. Of course, when doing all of this for your business, you want to take the time to properly customize every step. Then you have the scheduling option. Here you can choose when to start showing the form and when to turn it off. So if you want to always have this form on your website, you can select always show the form. Or if you want to have a start date and an end date, that's up to you. And then under display, this is where you can set when to display the form to your website visitors. So do you want to display based on the number of pages they visit on your website, or based on the time a user has spent on your website, or the scroll depth, or the exit intent? If you check exit intent, for instance, the form will be displayed whenever visitors try to leave your website, and that can be very helpful if you don't want to lose the traffic that you get to your website. But for this form, I'm going to display it based on the time a user has spent on the page, let's say 60 seconds, so that any visitor that spends more than 60 seconds on my website will get the option to join my email list. But just for the sake of testing, I'm going to make it, let's say 5 seconds, so that we're able to see how this will work. Also, you can select the targeting. So if you want to show the form to all visitors and don't show to existing contacts, so that if somebody is already subscribed, you don't want that person to see the form again. Then page targeting options. If there's a specific URL where you want to display this form, or there's a specific URL that you don't want this form to be displayed, you can add all of that. By default, the form will not be displayed on the checkout page and also on the cart page. And then you can select the visibility. You want to show the form on mobile only, desktop only, or all devices. Ideally, you want to go with all devices, but there are times when you just need the form for specific users. You can do that there. and the frequency, decide when the form will appear again. If the visitor did not subscribe, 1 day is fine, and then you can create A/B test. But right now, let me just enable this form. Let's see what it is going to look like. Okay, it says necessary, you have to include your privacy policy. Okay, and this is very important for legal reasons. You just want to get the link to your privacy policy. For the sake of example, I'll just add this link there, and now let's click enable again. All right, so our form is now live. Let's check our website. All right, so let's see. The form should appear after 5 seconds. All right, so now you see the teaser showing up here. If I click on it, then it brings up the entire form, and then I can just go ahead and enter my email address, let's say john@example.com, and then check the consent box and then click subscribe. All right, so you see the success message. And yeah, this is how the form is basically going to work on our website. This form is working perfectly, but you notice that only the teaser appears at first. That means the user will have to click on the teaser before they get the whole form. What if I want to have the pop-up form instead of just a teaser, right? We can easily set that up so that the entire form is displayed as pop-up instead of just the teaser. So let me come back to the form editor again. Here we have this prompt to set up automated welcome email. I'll talk about automation with Omnisend in a moment. But right now, let's just keep this, and then let's make that change to our pop-up. So what I need to do is to come over to teaser. I don't want to disable the teaser completely. So what I'm going to do is to select after closing the form. So this way, the entire form will be displayed. And then if the user does not want to sign up, they can easily close the form, and that will turn into a teaser. And then they'll also have the option to close the teaser as well. So let me update live form. And now let's visit our page again. Let's see what we have. Let me close this, open another private window. Let's wait for 5 seconds and see. All right, now you can see that the entire form will be displayed. And if I close this, you have the teaser here, and I can decide to close teaser as well. So there's really no limit to what you can do with Omnisend. You can customize both the appearance and the behavior of the form, whichever way you want it to be. Let me go back to the settings again. I want the form to be displayed after 60 seconds, not 5 seconds. So I'll use 60 so that at least the user would have spent enough time on the page before they get to see any pop-up window. And then I'll click update live form. And this is basically how you can create forms with Omnisend. The process is very simple, and you have a ton of features that you can use to customize your form. Now, a lot of the time, you would probably want to start engaging with your audience as soon as they join your email list. Let's say if you have a lead magnet that you want to send to them, or a coupon code, or even just a welcome email. The good thing is with Omnisend, you can automate this process so that you just have to set it up once, and Omnisend will take care of the rest for you. So here inside your Omnisend account, you can come over to automation, and let me click explore all workflows, and you can see that you have a lot of options. You can send automated welcome emails, automated emails to recover abandoned carts, and you can also select the channel you want to use, whether email or email with SMS. So let's say I want to have a welcome email for people who join my email list for the first time. Here you can select the template you want to use. This first option is email only. Onboard your new subscribers and convert them to buyers with a set of 3 friendly emails. And then second option is email and SMS. Greet your new subscribers with a friendly email, encouraging them to purchase after sign up. Follow up your email with SMS. And then you have the third option, greet your new subscribers with a friendly email and encourage them to purchase after sign up. And this will have just 1 email. Let's say I want to do something very simple right now. I'm going to work with this and then click customize workflow. And this is where you can get to customize your workflow. You can edit the name. Let's say welcome email to new subscribers. You want to give your workflow a descriptive name, and the workflow that I have right now is very simple. Basically, subscribers will be added to this workflow when they successfully subscribe to this form that I have here, and after a delay of 1 minute, they'll receive our welcome email, and then if they buy your product, they'll exit the workflow. You can customize each of these steps. Also, you can add more steps by dragging in the step you would want to have. Let's say I want to have 1 more email. I will just drag in this email widget and place it in the position where you want that email to be sent. If I want an SMS push notification, if I want to add an extra delay and then have an email, you can do all of that very easily. You can tag contacts. You can split your workflow based on certain criteria, and you can also run A/B tests for different steps in your workflow. But let's keep it simple the way it was. For the first step, which is how subscribers will be added to the workflow, you can see by side here, you can select the trigger that will add a subscriber to this workflow. So do you want to add a subscriber when they add a product to cart, click on the message? So you have all of these criteria here that you can use. And that's why Omnisend is so amazing. It does not limit you in any way. You can really customize your marketing in order to get the best results. But right now, let me use sign up so that they'll be added to this workflow when they sign up on this form. And then for the triggers, I'm going to select form. And then you have different options, but I'm going to use is. If the form is this newsletter sign up form, then they'll be added to this workflow. So click save, and you can add more trigger filters. That's up to you. You can add audience filters. You can also customize the exit conditions. Right now, it is when a subscriber places an order, but you still have a lot of other options depending on what you are optimizing this workflow for. And then you have the frequency option. If you do not want to retrigger this workflow for contacts who have already been in this automation, you can just check this and then select the duration that you want to use for that. Now for the next step, which is the delay time, this is basically the duration that will separate the previous step, in this case, which is signing up, and then the next step, in this case, which is them receiving the email. Currently, we have it set to 1 minute. So once they sign up, after a minute, they'll get the email they'll have here. And you can start to change this. Let's say if you want this email to be sent in 1 hour or in a day, whatever, that's up to you. You can get to customize that. And then you can also customize the welcome email. If I click on this, you can set the subject line, the header, the sender's name, email address. You can also click to edit the content of your email. So this is the email editor. And once you are done, click finish editing. And then you have the option to select the language, and then this settings option to pass non-opted in contact to next workflow step. You can do all of that. But once you are done, I'll just click update and then go ahead and click start workflow. And with this, once people subscribe to this form, a minute later, they are going to get our automated email. If you want to create more workflows, you can just click on new workflow, and you can either create your workflow with any of these templates depending on what you want to achieve. If you want to recover abandoned checkouts, you can use this template. If you want product reviews, you can use this. Right here, you are going to find workflow templates for any e-commerce action you are considering. But you also have the option to create your workflow from scratch. So you can just click create from scratch, and then you can go on to customize your workflow. Now, this is how you can set up automated workflows. But let's say you want to send out a one-time newsletter to your audience. You can just come over to campaigns and then either click create email campaign or view all campaign types to see all the options I have. You can send out email newsletters, create email A/B test, email and SMS, or push notifications. So let's say I want to send out an email to my subscribers. I'll click create email and then just go ahead and enter the required details. Let's say email to my subscribers, or you can use AI to generate the subject line for your email. And then you want to go ahead, enter your sender's name, email address, header, all of these details that you want to have on your email. And then while you are doing all of that, you can see a preview of what your email will look like in people's inbox. And this is very important because you want to optimize for a higher open rate. So you want to ensure that your email can get people's attention. And then once you are done with all of this, you can go ahead and choose email template and then customize the email that you are going to send to your audience. One thing that is worth mentioning here is when doing email marketing, you don't want to use like a generic email address as your sender's email. Like right now, you notice that the sender email address option that I have is the email address that I used when signing up for my Omnisend account. But you can click on manage email addresses and then add your own custom business email address to your Omnisend account so that whenever you are sending out emails, you will use your custom email address to do that. And a custom email is going to massively help your email deliverability and how your audience perceive your brand. And that's it, guys. I have shown you how to create forms with Omnisend, how to set up automated workflows, and how to send out email newsletters. If you have any questions or if there's something specific you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section. And if you got value from this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.